CT architecture students are measuring up to the history of Frisco as they bring old buildings into the digital age.
We are making a digital record for the Frisco Heritage Association of these old restored buildings. So we're just gonna, like, in case a fire or a storm knocks the buildings down, they'll be able to have a record for future architects so they can come in and rebuild them how they were.
Instead of instructor Mark Nethery giving students an inch, he gave them miles of freedom to explore the design process.
They're getting some experience outside of the classroom without the direct supervision of the teacher, which is giving them the opportunity to manage a project themselves. Therefore, they're going to be responsible for solving any problems that come up during the project on the site, and they'll be responsible for completing it themselves.
Getting it right takes time and more time.
Why it's taking us so long to do it already is because since the buildings were built like over 100 years ago, not everything is square, not everything is exactly like how a modern building would be. Things are like different length and they're handmade, so it just takes longer for us to get the exact measurements.
It all depends on how many measurements we have to take, how long we have to do, and how many times we have to double check the measurements. On this project we've been working about a month now, and we've had to come back several times to just measure and then remeasure again because things aren't lining up when we start doing the drawing. So how long it takes is always dependent on how many times we have to double check our work.
They're building up on their knowledge for career goals while keeping history alive.
This project will give us like insight to how older buildings were built, and maybe will help us with our future design like endeavors and stuff. It will be good because we can add this to like our portfolio and stuff to help us get into college.
I think I'll probably get some good experience getting to work from previous projects with creating custom floor plans and then going onto a site and getting the actual plans and being able to recreate drawings.
The important thing that will be taken away is that old buildings need to be preserved. We need to have an accurate record of what they are and how they were built so that we can recreate them or make improvements on them without taking away from the fact that they are this historical building.
I'm Micha Caldwell for FriscoISD-TV.